Hello, dear young minister. I come your way again. I'm PD, and I have some thoughts to share with you. Now, one of the reasons why young ministers, leaders, workers do not end up well in following is because from the beginning, their priorities were all wrong. For you to be able to follow well and to end up well, your purpose, your vision must be clear from the first day. We call it intentional followership, which means you are not going to see the wrong things. You're not going to look at the glamour right now. There are some things biblically you are supposed to set your eyes on, and if you get them, the rest will be history. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 10, Apostle Paul helped the young minister Timothy to see exactly the things. Look at, I'm going to help you go through them. What am I going to counsel you to do? Once you get into leadership under your mentor, buy an exercise book and begin to record these things as you see them. Some of them you get them by observation, some of them you get it by learning. But these are the things to intentionally look out for in your leader. In the message, every man you're following has a message. You are there to embody that message. Not only to preach it, but to live it out. Every disciple must understand the message of his right. You have observed my manner of life. What is that? Character. The man's character is what has kept him afloat. His integrity, his manner of life. Because the reason why God brought you close to him is because he is the advanced version of you. Every man's mentor is the prophecy of his future. So when I see a man you're following, I know where you're going to be in the next future. You observe his faith. How do you observe the faith? Not only by looking at the finished product or the exploit the man is achieving, you are going to observe the behind the scene ministries that gave birth to those exploits. That is why you are close. My love life, how he treats people, how he treats the brethren, human resource management, my patience, my perseverance, how he has stood his ground despite all odds, patiently waiting and the promises of God are being fulfilled. My persecutions. You don't only observe a man's exploit, you also observe his persecution, because prosperity also brings persecution. So you look out for the things that the man has gone through. That's why you are there to learn my afflictions, my sufferings. In the course of preaching the gospel, in the course of that business, you have observed the things, my pitfall. Why? Now, those things are not for you to expose the man. Those things are for you to learn how not to do it. Even if your master failed, it's not for you to expose it. You are there to learn how not to fail. If he succeeded, fine. If he failed, no problem. You are there to learn how not to fail. And lastly, you're there to learn the administration. These things, write them down in a book, and each time as you go to meetings, keep observing these things. These are your real treasures. The intangibles will produce all the tangibles you see. Thank you. I love you. See you at the top.